Only you do that scumbag move where you leave your phone on top of the urinal.
You did that?
I did it once.
Were you the water bottle guy?
No, I wasn't the water bottle guy.
Who do you think the water bottle guy was?
Probably Todd after this phone situation.
Did you leave your water in the toilet?
That was funny.
Someone took 3 drinks of an Evian and left
A
it on top of the
giant
commode.
bottle.
I hate to do this so he can't
How
defend
many-
himself.
how
I
many
think
milliliters
it's
It was
is
this
that?
full. It was this full.
I think it was
Sitting on
Riggy.
top of the commode.
What's the volume in that?
It was
yeah, I think it was
It's
Pittsburgh
like a
Z.
liter almost.
It's a liter.
That is a liter. Somebody took 3 sips out of a liter and left it sitting on top of the toilet. It was a real upper decker.
Can I blame it on
situation.
Pittsburgh Z?
I mean, maybe no one ends
No
up.
one
to
has
half-track
never
water
ended
bottles around
there.
here.
3 years. How many years we been here? 3, 2.
Yeah.
I've never seen a water bottle in the
It's
bathroom.
true.
Yeah, I haven't either. Here's the thing: when you see a big water bottle like that, just know it's not mine because unless it's the only option for water consumption, I will not get the big water
Yes.
bottle. I have
Me
a
too.
mental thing about. I'm like, it's too much water.
Your body needs it.
Yeah.
It does.
enjoy
but
it very much.
I don't know if it does or not. 48. I've never really. I don't think I've ever drank a full one.
I drink 3 of those a day.
That's the norm, right?
Healthiest
Sir.
guy in the office,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, I'm 4 inches taller than you, and we're blood related. So
Oh, sun
maybe
dress.
too much water.
And wait,
stunts
you
your
done.
height.
You also almost have diabetes.
That's
have
because
it.
I went and got drunk the night before my blood test. I went sober on the next one. I was fine.
we go.
What was that night like? What were you doing? What were you doing that night?
I think we all went out, and like it was one of the times that I don't go downtown to meet you guys very often, but
Oh,
I
it's
did.
our fault.
Oh, downtown
And I
Todd.
got home about 4 a.m, and I went and took this
4
blood
in the
test the next
morning?
day. And
Yeah, a
like
couple hours
5
later.
hours after
Yeah.
the fact.
Why are you getting home at 4
Guys,
in the
I gotta
morning if
go
you
home,
have
we
a
got a
blood
blood
test the
test.
next day?
Because in the middle of my half blackout, I just didn't make good decisions.
Oh, I think you scheduled a doctor's appointment.
Fuck it, do it tomorrow.
Because I have to schedule them out like 4 weeks in advance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I just forgot about it until I woke up in the morning and my little reminder went off. And it's
Oh,
like,
it's
oh,
tough.
you gotta take
Oh,
a
I
blood
think you
test.
skip it at that point.
And I wasn't even thinking about how it was going to affect my. I was like, well, they're not testing for alcohol. That's all. I didn't think about the amount of sugar that was pumping through my heart at that point in time.
I had a friend who had to pass a drug test, and they were basically just testing for THC, coke, stuff like that. Okay, he gets a new job, has to take this test. He has someone pee for him, and he pours it into
I know both of these friends.
a shampoo bottle and
Nice.
wraps hand warmers around it and stuffs it in his pants, okay? And he keeps the urine warm so it passes the temperature and all that, and he does it. Well, the buddy he had pee for him was out the entire night just getting hammered. So they give him the results back. They're like, okay, you cleared, no drugs or anything. But you must have had a hell of a night. I didn't know they could check for like the alcohol content.
We found a horse tranquilizer.
You tested positive for alcoholism. Oh, great.
So then every time that like they were going out for happy hours or something, he was like, "No, I'm okay." They were like, "No, we know you."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, kick it on back and crack a cold one. Yeah, the boys are about to go on. Whoa! Just shoot the shit and let it rip. Hey, let's go. It's time for Heartland Radio.
Conrad was just lost.
Oh, my God.
Here we go. We're playing darts right now. We have that dartboard that we just laid against the table to hide microphone shit.
Plenty of bullseyes.
And now you guys are caught right in the middle of a dart game.
No, and Nick threw one at Connor's foot.
Whoa, I didn't throw his foot. I threw it
yeah.
at the board.
You ever
Bounced off.
play the game in your yard where you...
Lawn darts.
Yeah, you have the beers next to your
Oh,
feet.
yeah.
And you throw... Oh,
Oh no, I was just
No,
guessing.
I've never
That's
played that.
I feel like that's an old.
You
game.
got to
It's
drink
a drinking game.
Yeah.
No, actually, a bunch of 22-year-olds showed it to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would beg to differ. I'd never heard of the game
It's always in
before.
my beer Olympics.
You got to hit on the top, and when it hits, beer starts flowing out, and you got to like drink until it gets low enough that's not shooting out.
Oh, I thought lawn darts.
So you hit it on
were-
the side. I'm sorry, you hit on the
On
side.
the side, okay.
So you want to hit low,
Yeah, so
because it causes them to drink more, but it's hard to control when you're throwing it.
But if you
30
make it
feet.
on the top, you have to drink the whole beer.
Yeah, you got to try it. You got to gun the whole thing.
Oh,
And you play with
Been
darts? Darts?
there. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Just darts just like
Oh,
that.
that's an awesome game.
How
It's
close are you
the
standing
best.
to these cans?
You're right next to it, so they can throw right at your
You,
foot.
you sit in a big circle. At least we
great.
did.
I've been there.
So
Well, do you have to stand right next to it, or can you like?
Oh, no. If you get hit in the foot, you die.
You got a
Part
dart
of
in
the
the foot?
I don't think you die. You might have to go get
If it hits
tetanus shot.
if it hits that vein.
What vein?
Oh, yeah.
Your femoral
The
artery.
vein.
Femoral
the femoral artery
arteries.
in your foot.
Oh, I bet you're just so gross.
No, I have a good skin. It won't go past my.
You have terrible
Pierce the
skin.
skin.
The
How you
worst
know
skin
that?
I've ever seen.
Because you're always rubbing food all over your body.
No, it's good. It's natural oils.
It's natural.
I wonder what the benefits could be. All right, so like the Inuits would take well blubber and rub it on their lips for chapstick.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's got to be other applications for meat grease.
Oh yeah.
But how about hair product?
Oh, it's really good. It is really good for the Italians started that.
Ooh,
The slick back.
Start with motor oil.
Yeah, we would just take
meatball oil.
No, we would just take prosciutto,
Pepperoni.
and pepperoni, and just rub it on our hair.
Because you're in there slicing it up anyway.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's on our
You're
hands
like,
already.
we always have pepperoni grease all over our hands anyway.
Careful.
We'll just use that for
Careful.
Seriously,
hair product.
Watch
I didn't find that very funny.
So back when your people, the only job
Watch
they
it.
could get here was making pizza. It must have been really tough because we got so competitive, the pizza market. It's like, oh, every one of us makes pizza.
No. We would just open up one on every corner, and they're still there since 1932.
It's true. That's why they have so many like walk-up booth places.
That's why there's so
for
many
pizza.
Tony's Famous Pizza.
You ever wonder when Johnny Pepperoni was like, let's just throw some pepperonis on this pizza?
What did you just say?
Johnny Pepperoni.
Johnny Peps.
Oh yeah.
You racist piece of shit.
Or like sausage and pepperoni. Like who was the first person that was like, we should add those?
Someone
on
who's just like you, probably.
smart.
Yes.
Thank you.
Or Todd. I mean, Todd loves sausage. He was probably, oh, let's put this on my fucking pizza.
Adam.
Because
Wish I
it's
could
true
steak
Italian
my-
Adam,
pizza.
you think Adam did it?
Add them, but Adam
Oh.
also could have done it too.
Say Eve was probably a vegan, if I had to guess.
Are you
You
saying
never
that
know. She loved that forbidden fruit.
Zita, you saying that original Italian pizza did not have meat on it?
No, it is a margherita pizza. Is the original Italian, I believe.
It's Margarita.
Margherita.
You will
thank
get
you.
corrected if you go to
you
Marco's
just
in
did.
Indianapolis and try to order the margarita pizza. So that's the original Italian pizza?
I don't know what
yeah.
he's saying.
I bet you're right. It was probably just fresh vegetables.
If you
and
go
shit.
down in Rome, you're not gonna get no sausage or pepperoni on that pizza.
And you have to get
I
the
don't know about
Roma
that.
tomatoes.
You ever been?
No.
I've been.
You've been?
Oh,
and
yeah.
there was no meat
Mediterranean
on the pizzas?
cruise. Oh yeah.
They look at you like you were a dumb American when you asked for it?
No, I use my hands a lot, and I think they were confused.
A lot of pointing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Merci, merci. No, I was France.
You can't. When I was in Italy, though, you can't order as pepperoni.
No,
they
no,
just
no,
give
no.
you a pizza with peppers on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so where?
Oh, because the
they-
pepperoncini.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pepperoncini.
No, no, no.
I don't understand
They
that.
just look at you like you're a dumb American.
Because there's no pepperonis on pizzas out there.
You just say
There
with,
is, it's
with,
just-
with jamon.
Yeah.
So the thing I do when I'm traveling, I speak Spanish more.
Yeah,
Okay.
which
So then
they,
they go
understand much
not
more than.
not American, but Hispanic.
Oh, that way they don't hate you.
Yeah.
That's a good move.
They hate me even more, actually.
I'm going to interrupt this epic conversation that we're having. I know there are people listening who are like, whatever you do, don't stop talking about what you're talking about right now because this episode is brilliant.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I have to because we have to pay some bills. And one of the people that pay bills around here are Roman swipes.
Oh, yeah.
Our good friends, Roman swipes. Every guy wants to last longer in bed, but counting backwards from 100 or singing Mary Had a Little Lamb doesn't always work. Never. The folks at Roman, an online men's health company, are changing the game with Roman swipes, the secret to longer, better sex. Roman swipes are convenient, over-the-counter wipes, clinically proven to help you last longer, and the packaging is small enough to fit in your back pocket. They're effective, doctor-approved, easy to use, and fast-acting. Sounds too good to be true, right?
Hey,
Well, too bad. It is true. Swipes are the real deal. Studies have shown up to a 340% increase in stamina after 3 months of regular use.
pretty awesome.
That's a lot of percent increases.
Yes.
Roman swipes will ship to you in a discreet, unmarked packaging, and each swipes packet is small enough to hide in your wallet.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
convenient.
Yeah, it's not like a big. Remember the big days of swipe, like you had to carry a whole backpack.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. It's tough.
It was like a blanket almost, the
So
size
much
of a
work.
blanket back in the day. Now they're small enough; they're like the size of a condom.
That's awesome.
Just right in your wallet drawer. What makes swipes better than all those creams and foams out there is the desensitizing effect will not transfer to your partner
Oh, that's pretty cool.
or numb you. You still get stimulation, but you last longer.
Yeah.
This shouldn't happen.
It shouldn't be.
This is the bumblebee of boners.
Yes.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It shouldn't be able to happen scientifically,
Rub it down.
but it does. And they're super easy to use. Just take the swipes out of the packet, wipe it on your most sensitive areas, and wait a few minutes. That's it. It's a quick way to take your time. Keep Roman swipes in your back pocket for longer. Better sex and get yours fast with free 2-day shipping by visiting getroman.com/Indy. INDY. I should learn another white person's language
Oh, Yin's
for when I travel. German or something.
What do the Irish speak?
Gaelic.
Gaelic?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a dying breed, though.
Yeah. I don't like anybody to get that. I don't think I'm a gypsy trying to rip them off.
Maybe Mandarin.
Yeah. I think I'd pass for Chinese.
I think you could do it. I think you could pull it off. I mean, I did. you
Yeah?
know? Yeah, I spoke Chinese Mandarin for about
You uncultured swine.
2 years of my life, and it worked out for me.
Did you really?
Yeah, I know how to say hello and
Say
thank
it.
you.
Okay.
Ni hao wa. That's hello, how are you?
Ni hao, Joe Lao, sure.
Yeah, that is hello, how are you? How are you doing?
Whoa.
Ni hao is just hello. So ni hao. Is
What's your
just
name in Mandarin?
Connor.
Kana!
Which is interesting.
Can you give us like an actual sentence, or do you just know hello?
You said 2 years ago I spoke Mandarin, and you've got hello.
Oh, no. Long
I've been
time
there.
ago, for 2 years, but I think that's all I really know. I mean, I could say, hello, how are you is a full sentence.
It really is.
If we're really picking ones and twos.
Yeah, I mean, okay, maybe more.
Ni
Give another
hao
sentence.
wa she she. Which is hello, how are you? Thank you. Also
Pretty
works.
good.
Proper.
great.
My accent is perfect,
Oh,
really,
yeah,
when it
it
comes
is.
to it. My knowledge is just a little down. But
Did your sister teach you?
No, I actually learned it for when we went over there to be the one white Irish 12-year-old who could speak Chinese. I got plenty of free video games out of it.
No way.
Oh, yeah. Even got some free rice for a meal.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Did
They
you,
were-
when you were over there, how old were you? 12?
Yeah, 12.
It's like 10
think.
years ago-ish?
Yeah, 10 years-ish, yeah.
So you saw Avengers before any of us.
Yeah, I was the first one to see...
That's pretty fucking awesome.
Captain America Winter Soldier. That one.
Are there giant statues of The Rock everywhere?
None of the Rock, but there are a few from the Qi Dynasty, which is a long time ago.
I'm
yeah.
a big Ottoman guy.
Ottoman Empire.
Big Ottoman Empire.
Because you like to put your feet up.
Yeah. Dogs up.
They created that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
If they didn't, they messed up.
Yeah, I know.
That's why the empire fell. They were like the laziest of all the empires. For a long time, I thought it was Chase Lounge.
What is it?
Chase.
Shays.
Chase.
Chazé?
On the shit.
Like JC?
Oh.
What
Chase.
What is the Chase Lounge?
It's
Oh, it's
the
like-
part of the sectional that
Doesn't have a back.
elongated, doesn't have a back.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's always a recliner. It's if you have an
Okay.
L couch,
The
it's the
therapy
end.
chair?
Yes. Okay.
You
Therapy
know,
chair?
You ever seen a sectional, like the back only goes halfway
Like
on
if
one
this,
end and
hey,
it kind of goes down?
if this couch like came out,
Yeah, I know exactly. What
Oh,
you're
it's a
saying.
therapy chair.
that's not
yeah,
a thing.
kind of like that.
Huh, suck it, Tone.
What do you mean a therapy chair?
Yeah, you go to therapy, you sit down in this chair, and
yeah,
you
you
sit
sit in
down.
the chair.
Never been to therapy.
have a
Sorry.
seat.
Lean
Dogs up.
back.
Go ahead.
Probably should go to therapy, but no, never.
No,
been.
our therapist would quit.
We should definitely get a therapist for the office.
We should. Maybe we just bring one in here to diagnose us on one episode.
That'd be interesting.
So the
Maybe
dog
break
was
down
Well, they
our
couldn't.
dreams.
They legally they couldn't. Doctor-client privilege.
What? But
True.
if we give them permission.
Yeah, we could forego.
So
that.
they still can't do it.
if we did a group session, we probably could.
Oh,
That's
marriage counseling?
just like if you go to the doctors and you ask them to kill you, assisted suicide, they're not allowed to do that either. It's the same way with doctor-client privilege.
It's actually illegal in some states.
Not this one.
What if we should start keeping dream logs independently, and we have one episode where a person who like diagnoses your dreams comes in.
I think they should just sit here for 45 minutes and listen to us do this, and then
guys
they
are
make
fucked up.
assumptions about all of us.
So,
So-
start a case study.
So what we do is we bring them in and we tell them that we all play characters.
Okay.
This is a character-based podcast. And we say break down the motives behind our characters.
I like that.
This is actually a win-win
So
because we
it's
get
like
more
a
subscribers.
murder mystery.
Sure.
So
No, we're just
what
us.
our motive?
I
No,
do
we-
declare.
We're just us, but we
There
tell them that
has
we're playing a
been
character.
A murder.
Maybe we just pretend without telling them we're pretending, just to be the most like we hit on every key like psychological thing that's a predictor for you being
Yes.
really fucked up. Like they'll be like,
used
"Oh,
to-
what's the name of your podcast? Torturing puppies."
No, I want a real diagnosis.
Yeah, it would be good. Have you ever been to a therapist?
No, I haven't, but I really think we should.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, it's fun. Therapists are fun. Let me tell you.
Are they all monotone?
If it wasn't so expensive,
Mostly.
I would do it once a week, just recreationally. It is.
Correct.
It's
It's good for
so
you.
awesome to just sit
Oh, so you
and
have
talk
done
to a
it.
trained
Yeah.
professional. Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
it's a good time.
Because you shot somebody?
I did for marriage counseling.
Oh,
Nice.
How'd that work
go?
out?
It was entertaining.
Was the missus in the
I
room?
thought. Well, you do both. You go in where you're there together, and then you.
Were they always
And then you
against?
go and just talk
Were they always
shit.
against you?
Mine afterward was like, I probably shouldn't say this.
Bailey, close
Was
your
ba-
ears.
It's not my mom.
Basically, was like, you should get the hell out. Yeah, like this. Yeah. So.
So then you had sex with her.
And yeah, then I
therapist?
started having sex with the therapist.
You Tony Soprano, you.
Yeah, I know. That's why it can't go.
The funny thing about when you go to marriage counseling, the person you're married to always picks the most not pretty marriage counselor possible if it's a female.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's just funny how it works out. But I had to go because I had a police action shooting thing we're involved with. So I went like 3 sessions. That was the one. Like I was like, we were just like bullshitting, just you know what I mean. But I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, I could get into this. You just kind of just say whatever's on your mind for an hour. That was pretty cool. But it's very expensive, I think.
Was
to
there a
see
pool
it.
table?
Oh,
there?
yeah.
Like The Departed, you have to have sex with that one, too.
Oh man, why couldn't I have gotten that one?
Oh, boy. She.
You would have got her pregnant.
I mean, how unprofessional is that lady, by the way?
Super.
She just sleeps with the first client that
Gave
comes
him
running in there.
Oxycontin, right? Or some pain medication.
Yeah, it's
First-
getting pain meds too.
First
helping him get pain meds and then bangs him. She's unprofessional.
Well, I mean, that's just when you're in Boston sand and gravel. That's just what
Yeah,
happens.
it's just the standard. I mean, almost every guy, I'm pretty sure, in Boston Sand and Gravel took her for a
I mean,
spin.
she was a fucking Tani.
There hasn't been all right. That's
I'm allowed
another-
to say that, right?
Somebody,
Oh, yeah.
somebody write this down before I lose this.
Okay.
Another topic for another show would be to like look up the worst people for specific jobs
Oh,
in
great.
movies. Like they represent the
Oh.
worst of that profession, and you find how many movies, like say psychiatrists.
Yeah.
And you just start looking in movies for like the worst psychiatrist possible.
Kim Kardashian.
She's a psychiatrist. She's a lawyer,
I don't know. I'm not sure I understood what.
or she's trying to be a lawyer.
I thought you were saying who would be the worst person to play a psychiatrist.
No,
No.
like the actual role of a psychiatrist.
The worst
Yeah.
depictions of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
The worst psychiatrist. Okay,
Like
gotcha.
the example from The Departed. She, to my opinion, she's a horrible psychiatrist because she's very unprofessional and she fucks her clients.
Or like
Yes.
who's the worst cop to ever be in a movie?
Yeah, and then or
John
any
Hamm.
job. We
Yeah.
can
You ever see
find.
Body of Evidence? Willem Dafoe's a lawyer, and Madonna is his client, and he's trying to get her off, but he literally gets her off because he starts banging her.
I would say Cruella DeVille is the worst veterinarian in a movie.
I think you're right. Yeah, like that. We should do that.
Yeah, I wrote down.
All right.
Write it down. It's a whole episode. I think. Hey, speaking of episodes, we were supposed to have an interview this episode. It did not work out. Comedian Mark Norman. I shouldn't have advertised it yet to what actually happened, but some kind of conflict or something just didn't work out today. And while we were looking at the Google Voice stuff, call in, Zito mentioned, and we haven't heard it yet, but Zito was like, somebody left us a voicemail.
Is there
on
one
our
or
Google
two?
Voice number. There's one. One was a test. He didn't realize it was a test.
It was me, but I didn't know. What
Who's this?
That's my
dialed it. But someone left us a voice, so I don't know if they mistook our number for another
Yep.
real person's number, but can we play it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's Mama Joanne,
Oh, no.
and I fell asleep.
Oh, boy.
It's 9:20, and I apologize for not getting back to you today. It's been hectic. Mother Coconut took Dorothy Pippinger and I out to the old cemetery to find her husband's tomb.
Jesus Christ.
Gravesite. I have been sleeping rather hard,
Is this real?
and I woke up and wanted to say what if you're done cleaning fish and freezing them. I love you. Bye-bye.
I love you.
That's the end of it.
That sounds like the sweetest lady in the world.
Does it?
I don't know.
I want to call her. We have her number on there.
We
right?
do have the number, yes.
All right, let's call her and see if she'll let me talk to her.
I was so awkward just during the voicemail.
She sounds sweet.
I mean, she's definitely looking for somebody to talk to.
Her and
know.
fucking Dottie Tippinger.
And you know what?
Going down to the
Whoever
old
she was
cemetery.
trying to call was cleaning fish and freezing them.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds like a serial killer move.
Wow.
You ready?
Or a person who just really likes fish. Okay, let's give her a call. See what happens. What was her name?
Fucking. Her friend's name
Sounded
is,
like a Henrietta.
friend's name is Dottie Tippinger.
Jolene?
Mama Joe?
Please don't.
It's Mama Joe.
Oh,
Hello?
hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. I'm sorry. You left us a voicemail, and I didn't quite get your name, but it was something Joe?
Joe,
Oh, okay. Is that you?
no, I'm Joanne. Oh, gosh. Do I have to tell my age?
No, not at all. You don't have to tell anything you don't want to. I just thought we might get to know you a little bit, and if you didn't mind, we'll put the interview on the show.
Well, let's have at it.
All right.
Joanne.
I'm going to interrupt this phone call real quick because this phone call was very long.
Very
Oh,
long.
yeah.
And you probably don't want to. Joanne's maybe the sweetest woman I've ever spoken to over the telephone, but you don't need 90 minutes of it. All right? We're going to give you a regular episode. Here's a little snippet, though, of our conversation with probably the greatest teacher of all time, Joanne. What do you do for a living? You're retired now, I take it.
Oh, yes, indeed.
What did you do prior to that?
Oh, I was a teacher from everything grades kindergarten up through high school and college.
You taught kindergarten all the way up through high school and also taught at a college level?
Yes,
That's quite a difference in the way that you teach.
yes, it is a broad range.
Love it. You're out there changing lives. What was your favorite subject to teach?
Oh, reading, of course.
Okay, we have a member of this show. His name is Zito. He might be the worst reader in the history of the written word.
Yes.
Is there? And I'm not kidding. He's a smart guy, like with computers, all this stuff. He's funny. He does the show, but for some reason, when he has to read words from a written page, he just can't do it. It's the most difficult thing in the world for him. What advice can you give him about becoming a better reader? Is there a way for him to train his brain on his own?
I don't know. I think it's very individual differences. And I was lucky enough to have a family that read.
Oh,
Amen.
well, that might be the
In the
problem.
Great
He also just may be
Depression, We
stupid.
walked to the library to get library books, and that was a big deal.
Oh.
And I have a love for books that just won't quit.
What's your favorite book?
Oh, I just recently saw the play of Anne of Green Gables. I got a lot of. It influenced me a great deal.
Joanne, I want to thank you for spending some time with us. I don't know who you were trying to reach when you accidentally called us, but whoever it was evidently was cleaning a batch of fish and then freezing them for later consumption. So I assume that's a family member or a friend. And whoever that person is, very lucky to have you in their life, Joanne, as well as all the students that you ever taught during your career as an educator.
It makes my day to tell my story and my passion for reading to someone in the audience. And I would hope that they prize a book as much as I do.
Well, I tell you what, in your honor, Zito's going to promise to read one book this month.
Yes.
As difficult as it is for him to get through a single paragraph, he's going to read an entire book. And he's going to read the book that you recommended. And what? Give me the name one more time.
Anne Gable, right?
Anne of Green Gables.
Anne of Green Gables. We're going to have him read
That's
Anne of
correct.
Green Gables in your honor. And I want to thank you. Do you have a question? Zito?
Yes, Joanne. Did you have any relations to Joanne Fabrics?
All right, that's enough. Stop
Yeah,
it.
come on.
Stop it. She already knows you can't read. Just need to think any worse of you. Anyway, thanks to Joanne for having filling in for Mark Norman for us.
Wonderful.
Our show's hot right now. I mean, we're doing some things.
Killing it with guests.
We are just destroying with our guest lineup. All right.
The
Very
sweetest-
sweet lady.
The sweetest moment of all time.
She probably makes some good cookies.
Oh, you know she makes the best.
You're not going to get that content anywhere else.
No, you're really not.
Yeah. Who else is just
Probably for
randomly
a reason.
calling
but-
up?
That's a reminder for everybody. Yeah. Call your grandparents.
Call your grandma
Yes.
today.
Calm.
And you know what?
Say
Take
thank
care
you.
of the elderly.
Call
You're
your
going to be
grandparents.
one day.
What would you do if a listener was like, "That's my grandma"?
Take her out of that damn home then.
We're
I mean,
very
what are we
nice
doing? What
to
are we doing?
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't do it as a joke. I mean,
No, we
and
did not,
because
no.
of her, you're now going to read a book finally.
Yes.
And it's great.
A whole
It'll be good
Dr.
for you.
Seuss.
Oh, man.
Green eggs.
It is good, and you'll look good in some Thursday boots.
Oh, yeah.
Today, our show is brought to you by the good people at the Thursday Boot Company, a bootstrap startup that makes the best handcrafted boots and sells them direct to consumer at some of the lowest markups in the footwear industry. Thursday Boots' tagline is highest quality, honest prices.
oh, it's a good tagline.
Because they use some of the best materials like full grain leather, supple glove leather lining, and a gold standard Goodyear welt construction. Just like the legacy brands that charge $400+ bucks.
Outrageous.
That's USD. You heard me, for similar styles. But Thursday Boot Company sells their boots at prices starting at just $149.
Wow.
With free shipping and returns. Because of the great designs, quality, and great value, Thursday Boot Company has been featured in all the best fashion press from Esquire and GQ to Cosmopolitan and Vogue. And more importantly, they've gotten over 20,000 5-star reviews from real customers. Wow. Handcrafted with the highest quality materials to be comfortable, versatile, and durable, Thursday boots are perfect for people who understand quality and don't want to pay a high retail markup for great-looking pair of boots that are built to last. With prices starting at $149 and free shipping and returns, Thursday boots are the best buy this winter. Clean, timeless design, and durability, Thursday boots will keep you standing confident for years to come. While they don't do sales or discounts, head on over to ThursdayBoots.com and get a free shippings and returns. Give them a try, and you'll have a pair on your doorstep before next Thursday. That's ThursdayBoots.com to get your pair today.
Nice.
Boot season.
We are right next to the libraries. Something to think about. You just go over there one day, take
No,
out a
you,
nice
you need
book.
one of them cards.
A library card? Yeah, they're very easy to get. It's free.
No way.
I used to
So too much paperwork.
the bars in college that you could get in with library cards. Those were the best bars.
What do you mean?
Those exist?
There was a few bars in college that if
Donner,
you were under
Duquesne.
if you were under 21, you
Times
know,
were different in our day, my friend.
if you just had a library card, you could get in. Pretty much anything.
Dude, I was in line at a bar in Broad Ripple, and a girl got in a blood donor card.
There you go.
It doesn't have a photo on it. She got in. I'm like, this is what it's like to be a hot woman. Yep. They have the world so easy for them.
Oh.
Have you ever been in a library seat?
Yeah.
When?
There's computers in that library,
There are computers.
and there's DVDs and movies.
You're not one of those guys jerking in the library, are you?
No, but the library next to my hometown, the homeless guys go at it. They're on the computer. They had to put a band on the computer, and like there was like a light above the computer, like a red light would turn on. And it's like when you're on a bad site. And at one time, like all the computers are going off. It's like all the homeless guys. There was only one librarian working. I don't know how to stop them.
Hey, Kendra Sunderland
Where
made a
did you-
career out of that.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah, very true.
There was a lot of girls who, for a while, were making careers out of that.
Was it just library porn, right?
What do you mean?
They would do naughty stuff in
Yeah,
libraries.
correct.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
on their
basically,
webcams.
Yeah,
Ooh, naughty stuff.
It was, not a bad way to
Not
make
easy.
not a bad way to make a living.
what is he?
You should. If there right now, someone would be like, "Hey, we need you to make a reality TV show for us," and I would just make one of you having to live in a library. Like your entire life's in that library. You can never leave. It's like Terminal, the movie with Tom Hanks.
It's one of my
except
favorite
it's
movies.
You having to live in a library.
I think I could last 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
is there like food in the library? Or do I got, like,
you can eat and drink.
Not traditionally.
Vending
but-
machine.
Yeah, just the vending machines that have been
And
filled in
DoorDash. You
4
get to use
years.
DoorDash.
Oh yeah, I'm set. I'll move right into the kids section there.
No Xbox.
I don't think you could be that quiet.
No, I'll
It's
just
like number one rule of the library.
Yeah.
I would like
Keep it
dominate
down.
a corner, and like they're not allowed to come in there.
Library basement too. Also open.
forget about
Spooky.
that.
Too spooky. Don't go down there.
You'd be trying to sleep, and some homeless guy would be over there.
Keep
it
down.
Sam.
What's like the system you find books?
Dewey Decimal System.
Fucking ER.
I always forget.
That's a terrible system, by the way.
Terrible.
I never understood it. Never could find a book.
Too many decimals.
There's a lot going on there.
It
many
used to be
numbers.
the worst. Back in the day, we had to go through and pull the little cards.
Yeah, the
out,
card
like,
catalog.
sort through- Oh,
Dewey thought he was so smart.
it's like you might as well just line all the books up here. Let me go through them now. I got to go through all these cards and then go look for the book. It's the worst.
I can't imagine it when you were in library still, Todd.
It was the worst, dude. At least now you can get on a computer and just find exactly where it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I heard a story about you and I attended the same high school.
Yeah.
Did people used to drive cars to the library like every 2 or 3 years when you were in school?
Do what?
Like through the walls of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
library?
yeah. Yeah.
Like the Kool-Aid Man?
I heard that it happened like
Busted
five
down.
times around the time you were still at Triton.
Really?
Yeah.
No, because if that would have happened, that would have been my group of friends. For sure.
Would have been
So I
you,
can
Todd.
verify it didn't happen while I was in school.
You've told a story about basically Porky's was made out of you guys, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me, what?
Porky's was basically based off of Todd's friend.
What the fuck is Porky's?
Oh, come on.
Oh, jeez, it's
Classic,
a classic
80s
Good boobies.
R-rated comedy
I wasn't alive then.
dude movie.
They snuck in the girls' locker room. It's kind of famous for that one scene, actually. Yeah, my friends did that.
Well, I'll watch it.
The video camera.
Did they get arrested?
That was actually the first time you saw a glory hole, too.
Really?
Yeah, there was a hole in the shower wall in the movie Porky's. Now, This isn't what my friend did. Porky's. The girls were in there showering, and the one guy sticks his dick through the hole, and he's like calling the girls to come do something with it. And then the old crusty old lady gym teacher comes walking in, and the girls took off running, and she grabs it and starts pulling. Whatever. So there was a whole thing where she had like a sketch artist draw a drawing of the penis. So they were trying. They made all the guys come in and compare.
I need to watch this.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. It's a classic.
Yeah.
Is it on Netflix?
No, you got to go to a library and get this.
It's old.
Did you see what dumbass Netflix is doing?
No,
No, what are they doing?
They're doing like, you know how you could listen to a podcast at like half speed or 1.5 speed, 2 times speed? Apparently Netflix is adding that to watch shows, which I think if you listen to podcasts at a different than normal speed, you're kind of a crazy person. But if you were going to watch something at 1.5 speed,
That's insane.
you should just be put in fucking jail.
I don't know. It's
and
about
what
the-
is the purpose? So that you can binge it faster?
I don't know.
I think that's
It's
what
only
they're-
for people that are high. That's the only reason that could be, because that's what people do to our podcast. They get high and they slow it down.
Yeah, slow though.
It's all trippy or speed it up. I don't know what they do.
Well, the only way to watch In the Tall Grass is at 1.5 speed.
That, you know what? I
Fucking-
might have
high.
done that. I might have actually done that.
Yeah. How would you watch a movie that way?
takes out all the artistic, dramatic pauses and stuff. You know?
Yeah. It would be horrible.
I hate it. I hate every single thing about it.
So there's no other purpose, right? Because it's not like it gets you through parts you don't want to watch faster. That's fast forward. That's
It's for
already-
I swear I read this. It's for people to binge watch shows faster.
Really?
Get through it.
Because Judd Apatow was pissed off.
I mean,
He
what
put
kind
out
of
a
life
tweet
are we living?
At Netflix and said something like, "If you do this, I will." He was like, "Please don't make me do this, but I will. I will go to every director, actor, or comedian I know, and we will refuse to work with you."
Whoa.
Well, I don't blame him. It's art. You're ruining art. Our world's fucking falling apart.
What kind of world do
Falling
you live in
apart.
where you're like, well, normal ass speed is not good enough. I have to watch.
I know there's people that religiously will watch YouTube videos on like 1.25 speed.
Why?
Not fully like 1.5.
Well, we do this with cars.
What are you talking about?
Like we want faster cars.
That's.
Well, yeah.
But if you're sitting down to watch a show, you know, I mean,
I feel like it's a
what do
little
you-
different. See.
Man. And then here's the problem.
I guess I scrubbed through porn to the best parts.
Well, okay.
Absolutely, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have
but
you ever seen?
You know there are good parts.
Because the new meter.
By the way,
new meter's nice.
have you ever seen the meter?
The meter's nice.
Like it shows you the ups and downs of where
Yeah.
people watch it at normal speed.
Oh,
I
versus
know that's where people
scrubbing through.
jerk.
The
Like,
analytics are going to
ejaculate.
change the porn game.
Oh
Just
yeah.
wait.
oh yeah.
I call it the ejaculation zone.
The
When there's
ejac
when
zone.
there's a dip in there.
I'm approaching the ejac zone.
Clear the runway.
It's all fun and games. You're 2 minutes short of the ejac zone.
Oh shit! I missed it. Warm it up again.
We're going for round 2.
Swing it around.
Fucking missed the landing.
Oh, where's the next ejac zone? Where is it?
Yeah, every time we come in here
That's
to have a
when you miss an
serious,
exit.
serious discussion about art, horny Zeke comes in and derails the whole damn
Oh no,
thing.
Joanne got me going.
Jesus
3 minutes
Christ.
away from talking to Joanne.
Oh no, you can't do
Tell me the
that.
books are due back on Thursday.
Erase that number from the computer. He's gonna call back later. Hey, do you care if you read Anne of Green Gables to me? Or?
Call me a slime puppy.
He's gonna be playing back her voicemail 1.5.
Oh, we're approaching the zone again.
Tell me I'm naughty Zeke.
Where's your home?
Tell me I'm an idiot that can't read.
You like how I'm skinning this fish?
Yeah.
I'm about to get it in the freezer. We're horrible people.
Horrible, but it's wonderful woman. I mean, we're not saying
This
she's
has nothing to do with Joanne.
No.
She's
Nothing
very
at all.
sweet.
Joanne didn't deserve that.
she's a sweetheart.
Remember how earlier we said if this was a listener's grandma, we didn't do anything to disrespect her?
Yeah.
I
We
just
blew it.
disrespected the fuck out.
Well, I mean, they put her in a home first too. Let's not forget
Jesus.
that.
Oh, come on.
I'm just saying.
Assisted living. It's not a
Assist-
home.
I don't know the difference per se, but
I think it's the same.
It just means people clean up for her.
Does it?
yeah, well,
apartment.
her grandson or daughter who may be listening.
You're
to
thinking
this,
of a nursing home.
Ah,
yeah,
yes.
assisted living's a very different animal.
They don't get all horned up in there and have like, relations with each
we
other.
move
Yeah,
on?
but it's voluntary.
Can we move past her, please?
What sucks about the Netflix thing for real is that there is obviously a lot of people that are weirdos and that are watching it at slower or faster speed. Otherwise, there's no need to add the feature.
The world sucks, dude. It's coming to an end.
And that's what it's the degradation of our society.
Amen to that.
Like imagine fast forwarding through Braveheart. You can't do that.
No.
Like it's a long movie, but it's part of the journey. It's same with Troy. You fast forward through some slow parts, you're gonna miss the whole entire.
I mean,
the plot.
I've seen Troy a lot. There are some points I'd like.
No.
Oh come
So
on!
you're saying you'd be a point where, like, in the slow parts, you hit the 2-point speed, and then you
But
go
you don't
back
know
to
it's a
normal?
slow part. How the fuck do you know?
Yeah. Like every time Paris comes on.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Speed it up.
that's a big part of the story, though.
Yeah, but it's like now I get it. You know, I've seen it already.
Oh, yeah.
What if
okay.
you're just a
I don't want it
subtitle?
on new.
All right. If you're watching it for the 16th time, yeah, you could go a little faster.
Fair.
Only at certain points.
But if it's the first 2 to 3 times, you're definitely not allowed to.
I might have solved it. You know why it is? I bet.
What's
a
that?
lot of people like say, for instance, you don't live in an English speaking country. You're not an English speaker, but we have the best movies. They're only reading the subtitles and watching the movie. So therefore, why not watch it at 1.5?
could you read that fast though?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. In other countries, they're way smarter than we are.
That's
Not
very
if you're
true.
Zed, but yeah, everyone else could.
Whoa!
Unless it was in Spanish.
Try to get to bingo.
Plus, like in China, like one caricature is like 2 sentences.
Yes.
So the tic-tac-toe sign's like 2 sentences. So they read way faster.
Oh, I pulled my
true.
back.
It's true.
It's true.
One
It's
symbol
1,000%
represents many
true.
words.
Yeah. Ni hao wa is like one symbol. I
Yeah.
swear. It's a
Come at
very
me, Bailey McComas.
different dialects too, but I mean the Chinese symbols are also. It's a whole nother animal.
I hate to do this, but subtitles are for China and all that, is it right to left or left to right?
Right to left.
It is.
What?
Well, that's how they read.
That's what I said, yeah.
I believe
Come on,
the
you knew that. That's
subtitles
weird.
go the
Yeah,
same way.
yeah, I did. That's
All
why
right.
the back of the jersey names on the back of the jerseys are different.
Yep.
I know I've created the editing nightmare for young Bailey with this episode. Who knows how much of what we just talked about we'll be able to keep or whatever. But
I love that
this
Bailey's
was
like the
supposed to be-
barometer of.
This was supposed to be our Halloween episode.
Oh,
So
nice.
happy Halloween, everybody.
Go get some
Day
cake.
for Halloween. In honor of Halloween, we thought that we would maybe talk about something Halloween related. And so Connor did a bunch of research for
Oh, really?
us.
Yeah, a bunch.
On urban legends. Urban legends specific to the states we're all from individually. I'm looking
sir.
for-
Oh, I got an idea of which one PA is going to be.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, really?
Nice. If not, maybe you can add it to the
I will.
one. Yeah. So, Connor, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Oh, well, thank you, Todd. I don't know how well this is going to go. Last time it was turned over to me was the El Chapo trial update. So as far as this goes, I am 0 for 1.
That was pretty bad.
I mean, there are things that I've done in my life that have been pretty bad. That was the worst. That was by far.
Hey, we still love you, though.
Not shitting your pants and rubbing it all over your parents' house.
No, that was the dumbest. The worst thing I've ever done was that El Chapo trial update by a mile.
I think they're pretty on the same level.
They're both pretty incredibly
You
stupid.
spewing a lot of shit.
I mean, okay, let's just get into it then, huh? Pennsylvania will start.
Okay.
Especially
we
if
have
you
two people from Pennsylvania.
Especially you got two people here.
Diggs and
I
Nick.
looked up specifically Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah.
Just because.
Give it to me. I know what it is.
I hope is it the Green Man?
Oh, yeah.
It's the Green Man. Okay.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about the Green Man.
Oh, yeah.
I've
I had
of
never
this.
heard about
Lightning.
the Green Man.
Never?
Yep.
No.
Okay.
Lightning is right, Tony. The Green Man, or Charlie No Face.
Hang on a
Yep.
second. Take it easy on the copyright violations. We can give a little test.
Royalty free.
This is royalty free?
Yeah.
Go, Zeke, go.
This is nice. This is
Continue.
some spooky music here. The Green Man, or Charlie No Face, was a laborer who was electrocuted while working on a railroad in the South Park, Pittsburgh area. Allegheny County?
Yes, that's where we're from.
You familiar?
Oh, yeah.
We're from there, yeah.
Well, I know you too. I was asking Zito just because he may as well.
It's maybe it's a coincidence, but also that's where the Allegheny River is
True.
Okay.
in Allegheny County.
Now I'm putting
It's
it
a mighty
together.
coincidence.
Now I'm putting it together.
Okay.
All right. After he was electrocuted, the Green Man became disfigured and disgusting. Nobody, not even his own mother, wanted to see what a hideous mess he had become.
Oh, man.
I mean, Charlie No Face did not have a good go after this. Yeah. He's returned to the tunnel that the railroad travels over and killed himself. The tunnel runs along Piney Fork Road in South Park, known to locals as the Green Man Tunnel.
You really have a Green Man tunnel?
Yeah.
This is where he died.
So this is probably true. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, this is, as far as I'm concerned,
I
it is
know the true
absolutely
story.
true.
So
The Green Man is believed to haunt the former train tunnel. In fact, once the tunnel was struck by lightning, and people recall the flash from the tunnel was green.
Oh.
Same color as Charlie No Face.
Ooh.
I mean-
Normally flashes aren't green.
Normally flashes aren't green. And Tony,
they
I don't
hit
know.
frogs.
I don't know if you can add anything here, but this is all I got out of the Green Man of Pennsylvania.
So as the story goes, that's the story.
Okay.
But as I'm told, the truth, someone was struck by lightning. Half of his face was melted off. Did not kill himself though.
Yeah, I just threw that in there. I figure
You made that part up.
I figure someone with the name Charlie No Face would probably just end up walking off.
You're
some
making
bridge.
stories up.
This isn't creative liberties.
I'm
This
just.
is-
I took a little creative liberty. Come on.
But yeah, I mean, I've never personally seen it. Our house is actually pretty decent drive from South Park. We had our own ghost stories where we lived.
Yeah, of course.
Shout out Hanky Church.
Did you do the 13 bends?
Oh yeah.
That's the one I was most familiar with. It's quick. So there was, it's like Fox Chapel, Verona, Oakmont-ish area, and there's a big hillside, and there's 13 bends along this windy road that go up to the top where there used to be an orphanage that was burned down. And apparently if you drive up and park at the top and just let turn your car off, your windows will fog up and there'll be handprints all over your windows from the ghosts of the children.
It
You
didn't
guys
work
ever
for
go
me
out
because
there?
I was out of the dust that you dust for fingerprints. So it didn't work for me.
You couldn't test it.
Yeah, I went there. We got lost trying to find it, and we found another windy road in the woods. and we found like an old construction site that we just broke into and found a crossbow in the woods, and we just were shooting this crossbow, and it was pretty cool, but it wasn't. Definitely wasn't
What are the
ghost-like.
odds you just stop your car in the middle of nowhere and find a crossbow?
It was awesome.
It's probably a murder weapon.
What you think the kids were using it?
Oh yeah.
What's next?
Oh,
That was it for Pennsylvania.
That was it for Pennsylvania.
Okay.
That was the PA story. We'll switch over to
Probably better ones.
Indiana. Yeah, I hope so, Tony. In Indiana, there is something known as the 100 Steps Cemetery.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this urban legend states that if someone is in the Brazil Cemetery,
Brazil.
Brazil, it is
Brazil,
it's pretty-
Indiana.
it's
Yeah.
Mike in Brazil.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Brazil Cemetery at midnight. They will climb the cemetery steps while counting them. When you reach the top of the steps, a ghost appears and shows you a vision of your death.
Shows you his dick.
Yeah, that too. While walking back down the stairs, said person, recounts the steps. If the number is the same, the vision is false. People who have visited the cemetery have tried to outsmart this ghost and avoid the steps. Those people have been reported as being knocked over, pushed down to the ground by said spirit.
So, if you walk up the steps and you count the number, and then it tells you your death, and then you're saying if you walk down and it's just magically different number of steps.
I mean, if you count differently the second time and it's the same number, or if it's different, then yeah. I mean, hey, look, I don't make up these stories. Okay,
Is this close to us?
Brazil, Indiana is about an hour and a half
Yeah.
drive. We could go check it out.
I don't know. It's
sometime.
It has to be at midnight too, and I don't know about you guys, but from what it sounds like, I just don't think this.
Do you
is
have
a
to
group.
be at the top at midnight? Because it's 100 steps.
That's a lot of
It's
walking.
going to take me at least 6 minutes.
Well, that's the thing. You have to kind of time the whole ceremony out, if you will. I mean, also, do you want to see a vision of your own death? That's kind of the real
Well,
question.
it's kind of like
here.
that movie that's coming out that
The
has the
countdown.
app that tells you when exactly you
Yes.
Yeah.
die. I don't think I'd want to know.
We could go up there and
No
sacrifice somebody, try and get the soul stone, collect the infinity stones.
Zeet?
I'm not sacrificing myself.
That's pretty intricate. Like you said, you got to time it just right to make sure you get at the top.
It's
at
too much
midnight.
work.
And it's 100 steps. It's a lot of walking.
And then this ghost is going to fucking push me down the steps?
Yeah.
I don't like
Huge
that one
chance.
bit.
I mean,
like-
there are a lot of
I don't know if my
messy
insurance
things
is going to
to
cover that.
Ghost pushes? Doubtful.
There's a lot. I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but it seems like Indiana is a big place for haunted destinations. Is there a lot in
What's the
Pennsylvania
one?
too?
Yeah,
A lot in-
yeah.
Yeah,
it's
because there's a
all
lot
old.
of old.
Plenty in Mass. A lot of witch.
yeah,
that
Hocus
makes
Pocus.
sense.
Hocus
What's
Pocus.
Gator? You probably know this. Todd, I think you would too. What's the house that is
The
like an
Whisper
author?
Estate.
Oh
No.
yeah, it's the guy. The
Haunted Hill.
No, he was an author or something.
Oh
Or-
yeah,
Auctioning Flugenstein?
in Greenfield area. Kurt Vonnegut? No, not that guy.
No, but that is a famous video. This guy has his house that apparently killed a bunch of people in with
Yeah, he was
like
a mass
random
murderer.
traps.
Oh yeah, no, that's a true story.
That's up
And
right
some
up-
people are trying to say that he is Jack the Ripper.
What?
Yeah, what's his name? Do you
Yeah.
remember
Yeah,
his
there's
name?
a whole documentary on it.
Do
He
you know
was
he
like
was
the
never
first
caught?
serial killer or something like that.
What?
They call him.
they're making the movie The White. You just said
Owl.
that.
White Devil in a Red City,
Yeah.
or the Red Devil in a White City.
Look
maybe?
that up, Bailey, because
It's racist.
this is an incredible story and it's
Hands
true.
up.
Like he put up like fake rooms.
There was like traps with acid baths in them and
What?
stuff.
Yeah. Oh, this guy.
Oh, so
was,
he's like the guy with the clown mask that rolls around in the wheelchair?
Saw.
Saw.
There it is.
Yeah, he was.
Jigsaw.
It was kind of like Saw. Jigsaw. Yeah.
And this was like early, right? Like 1800s or early
In
1900s.
Yeah.
in the time of Jack the Ripper, because this guy would travel for his job, whatever his job was. He would travel to the areas of England where a lot of the Jack the Ripper murders were happening.
Daniel H. Burnham. Dr. H. Holmes.
Yeah, he was the doctor.
H.H.
Holmes.
Yeah,
Holmes.
H.H.
That's
Holmes.
it.
So there's
Yeah,
like a
he
distant
constructed a murder
relative.
castle.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a distant relative of his that believes that he's Jack the Ripper, and he's been trying to prove it. Yeah.
I mean, that guy had. I also went down that wormhole a little bit. That guy had a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys.
That guy was a little disturbed. How many people did he kill? Does it say?
I believe what I read when I was down the wormhole of this. I believe it was over 200.
Yeah, I think it was like a crazy
Because it
number.
was at the, it's not the World's Fair, but it was something like that, to where there's like a giant
World's Fair Hotel.
It was something. It was something in Chicago. He moved to Chicago for this gigantic event that was happening, and
Yeah.
led them into this murder castle.
Yeah, and like he would have people who would go to Chicago for conventions or whatever it may be. He would like have them stay there, and then like while they were leaving, he would make it happen.
He confessed to 27 murders. He later increased that to 130, and some researchers have suggested it's over 200.
Does that building still exist?
It's in Indiana. There's a building in Indiana.
If I want to go to it, if it still exists.
To your point, Todd, though,
Yeah.
if you live in a state east of the Mississippi, I mean, it's just more haunted because there's just been more shit that have happened there.
I think so too. And the closer you get to the original colonies, obviously, the older the architecture is.
Like, I don't think
More witches.
California and states like that, I mean, they don't have any ghosts because they're too old, too new.
Well, not only that, it's like not cool anymore to be a ghost. Like it's
Because California's been
They're way
around
against
since
it.
when? 1949.
All right, very good. Okay, next state.
Next state we got. I'll go to Illinois.
Bear Don.
Bear Don, the Chicago Clown, as they say.
Oh, Wayne.
Wayne Gacy.
Was he from Chicago?
Was he from Chicago?
Oh, nice.
This was I stumbled upon a few. I figure I had to throw some clowns in here, but in the suburbs of Chicago during the 90s, a creepy man dressed as Homie the Clown tried to lure kids into his white van with candy and money. This might sound familiar, but this did happen in Chicago. A white van was found during the search for the clown, but all that was left inside was a red clown nose. The cops never found the guy responsible, even though there were multiple reports regarding the Chicago Clown. But my question for you guys is, at what point did clowns become scary and not funny? Because
When it came out, Stephen King fucked us.
Was it? Because my entire life, clowns have been
Clown's been scary my entire life.
scary
too.
my entire life.
I don't know if they were ever funny.
I think it was the original It.
Stephen King really fucked us.
Todd?
They were. I think it's because they're always scary to little kids, and we were all started as little kids, so we all have this impression, even when we're in adults, that they're kind of creepy. You know what I mean? Every little kid's freaked out by clowns, right?
Well, no successful human has ever been a clown. So I think it's
True.
Tell that to Steve-O.
Wow.
Ronald
true.
McDonald, very
Successful clown.
successful entrepreneur.
Kills a lot of people.
Pennywise.
He might be the only one.
the
Oh, Bozo the Clown. He's a Chicago legend.
Bozo. There's got to be a TV show with a clown on it, too.
I just don't think so.
Not Mr. Rogers. So.
Bozo the Clown. There's going to be some dirt come out on him one day.
No way. He's untouchable.
Come on.
They literally made a movie, The Untouchables.
Uh-huh.
He's untouchable.
Okay. Also in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Some shit's going to come out on Bozo.
Every clown did.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, clowns just have never been a thing.
Is he
They've
dead?
always been
Go
scary.
Bozo.
Yeah.
We had one around us. I think it was called Buffo. Mm-hmm. This guy was jacked. Dude.
He would rip phone books in half.
Yeah.
As
Now that was scary.
Yeah. And he wore
What's he
sleeveless.
trying to do? Their clowns are scary
And he
enough.
was jacked.
Hey kids, happy birthday!
I enjoyed him actually.
Check this out.
He was pretty fucking cool to be honest.
Watch me do some karate. Pop!
Yeah, that's what he did do.
See, I think that would be awesome, though. If there
I think
was-
he was the best clown I've ever
If
seen.
there's a
in my life.
clown with another set of skills that he could, like if there was a clown that was chopping fruit, I'd definitely hire that guy. That guy's an animal.
Because he could chop fruit.
Yeah, with a sword, obviously.
Just sitting there cutting apples for everyone.
I'm talking fruit ninja style. I'm not talking
Gallagher?
Yeah, Gallagher style.
Did you guys have this urban legend bouncing around ever? It seems like every place in the country's had it at some point in time where, like they say, if someone flashes your brights at you at night, don't flash them back because it's gang initiation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll shoot and
Yeah.
kill you.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's complete bullshit.
No,
There's
that
no
just means-
documented cases.
That just
about
means
it.
like there's a cop coming up on the road.
I know. But isn't it weird?
I
how
think
that-
cops put that story out to stop people from flashing their
Fake
lights.
cop?
That actually would make, because I have heard that if someone flashes their lights at night, like on a solo road or something, and you flash back, they're turning right around, they're killing your ass.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I used to do that for deer. too.
Yeah, deer. Fucking hate them.
Just start shooting back?
No,
I dare a deer to clap back at me.
no, like hey, just
that
pass some
crossbow.
dumbass deer fucking crossing the road. Watch yourself.
All right, this would be amazing. If you're like driving down the road, like after this episode at night, and someone flashes brights at you, and you flash them back, and then all of a sudden, like a team of deer just take you, and then they rape you, drag you out of the car. You're like,
Just one.
should have flashed brights back.
Motherfucker.
Deer initiation, bitch. All right, what's
Dumbest show
another
we've
one?
ever done.
All right, here we go. Another one.
Dumbest we've ever
We're
done.
completely sober too. That's incredible.
I know it's the most wild part about this entire thing, but here we go, boys. Iowa. Let's move over to Iowa. The Black Angel of Iowa City.
Uh-oh.
This one's eerie. This one's
Okay.
real,
All right.
not just a legend.
Okay.
At the Oakland Cemetery in Iowa City, an eerie angel statue stands about 8 feet tall.
It's too tall.
It's bigger than Yao Ming. When the statue was first constructed, it was shimmering gold. So, I mean, we all know what gold looks like.
Thank you. Yes.
Shimmers?
Yeah, it shimmers. I mean, it shines. It shines bright like a diamond. However, after the death of Teresa Feldvert, the woman who commissioned the statue, it turned black.
Oh, creepy.
Legends have popped up regarding this dark statue, of course. One states that a pregnant woman once walked under the statue
Oh no.
and lost her child.
Oh no.
Another legend says that if you touch or kiss the statue, you'll be dead within 6 months. One tough guy, he said, you know what? That's bullshit. I'm going to go over there, touch that statue in front of all my friends. I'm going to be the coolest guy in town. You know what happened to that guy?
Dead.
Boom, heart attack, dead on the spot. Documented death.
This is fucked up.
This one seems the most real.
This
of all.
is a real this is a real Iowa City angel. I asked Ty Schmidt about it. He said, Connor, this is the most haunted angel you've ever heard of. Don't even go near this thing. So I think we can take this one to the bank.
Jesus.
So what's the odds that the person that constructed this just put like some weird fucking radiation in the middle of it or something? It's just murdering.
That'd be
people?
pretty cool, actually.
I mean, I was thinking like Sherlock Holmes, the same way that guy busts out of his funeral thing, out of his gravestone. Excuse me.
Gotcha, Rich.
Same way he did that. She put some chemical inside of it, and 2 years later, boom.
I'm
That's
looking at the
probably the
statue right
real
now. It's a pretty
explanation.
fucked up statue.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's very scary.
So she used some kind of element, the,
Plutonium, probably.
either on accident, didn't know,
Kryptonite.
or on purpose to do this to people.
Yeah.
I don't.
But
Oh,
it
this
contains something.
lady's touching it in this picture.
Oh man.
Dead.
She's dead.
I wouldn't even look at that picture for too long. Dude.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my
Don't
god.
fuck with it.
Don't screw up.
Tony's disappearing.
You only have 6 months to live
I don't
if you
feel
touch
so
that
good.
thing.
I don't see
mean,
any
how-
pictures of it being gold, though.
How fucked up is Iowa for just leaving it there?
That is.
I
Well,
think
you-
after a while, I'd be like, we should get rid of that statue. It's killing everybody.
No,
how
Drop
are
a
they
bomb
gonna?
on it?
No one wants to touch
Someone
it.
has to sacrifice themselves if they're going to get rid of it.
We have to shoot with a nuke.
Yeah, just
That's a
call it
nuke.
airstrike.
Airstrike on it.
Bomb.
Drone.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Just blow it up, but then it'll probably go in the atmosphere
Oh
and spread
no.
all over the place.
And there's
Probably
bubonic
nothing
plague.
you can do about it. It's like that little statue of the Brady Bunch. Bobby picked it up in Hawaii and put it in his pocket, and bad shit started happening to the entire Brady family. Mm-hmm. It's like that kind of. You just can't. You can't.
I missed that episode.
There's no beating it.
Fuck it, I'll do it.
Oh,
Give me,
frick.
give me a hammer. I'll take that thing down.
You got
Just go
two.
in there with a
Don't
big
do
sledge.
that.
Yeah.
That is the other thing. You could go in with a nice big weapon, maybe even a flamethrower. Just burn it down.
It's bad luck for you.
Supernatural or something, some kind of component in the
Supernatural.
statue that's killing it.
Supernatural.
Supernatural.
Or maybe
The
possibly whatever it turned it from gold to black, probably whatever disease that is.
Black plague.
Could be a gateway to hell.
Could be.
A lot of gateways to hell in the cemetery.
Makes sense for Iowa.
You ever hear about these Egyptians? Like they go in the tombs and they die like 4 years later, like mysterious deaths.
Say what?
Which
yes.
Egyptians?
I don't know. Like there's explorers who like open up tombs.
So not
So
Egyptians.
like modern day going
they
back
go,
and
yes.
okay.
And they go in there and they die like right away.
Yeah. Now some of that could be
4 years or right away?
there's disease in
Yeah, you're
there.
letting out all the crazy bacteria.
Yeah, that we don't have.
But they die random
Antibodies
deaths
for it?
though.
Yeah, kind of like the permafrost.
I don't know what that means, but yes.
But they do get sick and die because there's diseases in there that we've not been exposed to for hundreds of years.
By random deaths, do you mean that they
Thousands.
like
Like a
they,
piano falls on them.
Oh, like Fatal
Oh, the
Extinction.
fucking mummy coughs in my mouth.
Fatal Destination.
As a child, I thought for sure I would have to watch out for more falling pianos in my life. It really hasn't happened that
No one
much.
has pianos
Yeah, right?
anymore.
Yeah, we moved the keyboards. Much easier, much safer.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I was talking to Marnie about, we use the same towel a a lot in the bathroom. I don't know.
Really?
Okay.
Diggs, your lady?
No, we don't.
You have two separate towels in the
Yes.
same bathroom?
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Well, because we normally shower within like 12 minutes of each other, so I really
Still be wet.
don't really feel like using a wet towel.
Daily, you wash that one-time use?
I don't care. I think it's more so on her side is the problem.
What do you mean? What's the problem?
Like, I will dry my balls
Okay.
with the towel, and then she dries off with it. She's going to dry her face off. That's her whole thing. She's
Balls
like,
on
I don't
face.
know where your balls touch the towel, any of that stuff. So,
But in common thinking, you're clean after the shower, right?
Right here.
How do you think this is your towel? Do you even wash it? No, I don't wash the towel. The towel washes me.
Yeah.
Who washes the towel? You never wash. You wash your towel? You never wash the towel? What am I gonna do? Wash the shower next? Wash a bar of soap? You gotta think here, pal. I'm furious right now. I get out of the damn shower, I'm clean as a damn baby, and I use the towel. Let me ask you this. Have you been wearing my underpants?
So the issue with your household is just the fact that she doesn't know, like, yes, you wiped your balls with this. Like, I don't want that all over me.
yeah, well, she's way more hygienic than I am.
Of course.
For one, I've told the story. When I was single, I just never washed my towel. That's
great.
me.
Same thinking, yes.
Yep.
I just used it till
Shout out, new girl.
I moved and then forgot to pack that towel or something. So,
One towel your whole life.
yeah. Until I-
Fucking towels in shreds by the time you were done.
one towel per house.
I can't believe I've been
never
sitting
lived
this
in.
close to you this entire time.
I can't believe I didn't do his laundry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys
Well, you never
figured
got
out
a towel.
have you guys figured out a solution for this, or
Well, she came up with actually a good idea. She was like, it would be different if I could tell like which side of the towel you rubbed you dried your balls with or whatever. So
Cut that corner.
yeah, I was like, dude, there has to be a towel for this.
Okay.
On the internet. So literally, we spent 2 hours online looking for it, and then I started thinking, I'm like, maybe I'll invent a towel like that.
Yes.
Like it's like two towels sewn together, like the jersey. Like if your kid plays on two different teams and you sew the two shirts together, right? Like the Archie Manning with the
With
the Manning brothers, yeah.
So couldn't find that anywhere, and then we found a company like on Kickstarter that's actually making these towels.
Really?
It's called Dry Balls. It's like the best name I've ever heard. And I was going to give them a shout out because I for a second I was like, I wanted to start this business myself. So this is what I did. I got on the Kickstarter and I found a way to contact them through that. So I contact these people and I'm like, hey man, will you send me one of your towels to try out? And if I like it, I will help as much as I can to get this thing off the ground because I literally spent 2 hours of my night looking for this product, and so far I can't see that it exists.
you're a weird human.
I know. So they shipped it. I brought it in. It's on the counter. I think I showed it to Nick. But if there's a white box down there, you guys can look at it.
Yep.
And it's blue on one side, white on the other. And by the way, one of the most comfortable towels. I don't know what they made it out of. I mean,
I get why it's blue. Use the blue side for your balls.
blue side for your balls, white part for the rest of your body, or whatever. So now you know. And, there may be some humans like personally, I don't care if it's touched my balls and then it touches my face, but some people do. So if you have that problem, like I don't remember which side of the towel I dried my balls with last time, and now today I might be
Blue.
using that part of my face. Now you know it's color coded. It's
blue.
Yep.
Half the towel is blue, half the towel is white.
Oh, yeah.
This is incredible.
What's it called again?
Dry Balls. And they have the best name ever.
Perfect name.
For the product. The only thing I'm going to say, I'll donate money to your Kickstarter, but you have to keep the name Dry Balls.
Okay.
If you change it, I want a refund.
So we can't order the towel right now, but we can donate to then have it as an option to then get.
I know, and I'm like not going to try to sell this to everybody else, but I just want everybody should check this out because I think this is genius. Am I wrong? Like,
No,
I
you're
said,
right.
I just assumed this already existed, and so far I can't find that it does.
You would think so.
And it's not expensive, any of that stuff, but I think this is a great idea.
I
And you
agree.
can read about on what's going on with it on the Kickstarter. I don't know, just read on here, man. I mean, it's perfect if you're a couple like me and you end up having to share a towel. There's no question which end of the towel your partner rubbed their balls with. All that stuff. It says here it makes a good gag gift. There you go.
It's a great gift.
I mean, I think it makes
gift.
it makes
I think
a
it's
good
a
gift
good
for anything.
It's a good
Yeah.
gift.
So I don't know. It's It's obviously in the beginning stages. It's just on Kickstarter, but I'm going to donate some funds to it.
For sure. Me too.
They're
I
solving
think
problems.
Everybody look at it, because if this thing gets off the ground, I don't know. Maybe they'll become a sponsor one day.
Kickstarter,
I would definitely buy it either
dry
way.
balls.
This is like one of those gifts that you get for Christmas. You just buy a couple of them and you give them out to uncles or cousins
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's a thoughtful, nice gift, but it's also funny.
Get
I
one
know.
for myself.
Yeah.
Great.
It's like really like, yeah, you can laugh about it, but then you're like, you know what? I'm really going to use the shit out of this.
It's a good
town now.
stocking
This is-
stuffer.
Yes, it's perfect.
Perfect for the stocking.
I didn't mean to get
Policy.
sidetracked, but
Yeah, you did. Fucking.
I'm just glad you guys figured this out.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy for you and Marnie.
Yeah, Marnie!
That was worked out.
I haven't taken the towel home yet,
Oh, okay.
so we're still in turmoil right now. She's going to be very happy when I take it home and show her.
Make
Be
the
like,
move.
look, the white half is your half. The blue half is for my balls. So, I don't know. Anyway. We get some listener questions?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's break it. Hey, last episode we forgot the listener question intro
Oh shit. How do you know that?
because I listened to it.
He was in it. I played it.
Son
Not
of
on
a-
YouTube.
Son.
Yeah, not on YouTube because it contains copyrighted sounds.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. All right, question number 1, Diggs.
Listener question 1, Todd. If you could describe each person in the room as an alcohol, which alcohol would they be?
It's a good question. Who's this person? Is it on there?
Let me look.
Look away.
It is. This is from Sean Butcher _2.
Nice. Good job, Sean. All right. Who wants to go first? Diggs, start us off.
I'll go first. Zito,
Yep.
you'd be some of that tainted alcohol at an all-inclusive resort
Oh. Vacation.
in some Hispanic country.
Oh, come on.
Todd, you'd be old granddad.
Oh, nice.
Got him.
Nick, you'd be Zambuca.
Ooh, I like it.
Connor, you'd be 151.
Nice.
Those six?
And Billy,
I wish.
Billy, you'd be Bailey's.
Nice.
Hey.
It's clever.
All right.
Thanks.
Connor.
Yeah, Tony, I mean, I think you'd be a boxed wine.
Oh, okay.
You know? It's classy.
Yep.
And packs a punch, gets the job done.
Yeah, it does.
You know?
And you could slap me.
You could slap the shit out of you. Slap the Tony. Todd, I think you would be. More of a gentleman Jack, maybe.
Oh,
You know, kind of
classy.
kind
Distinguished.
A distinguished, yes, exactly, and also old, mostly. Zito, I think this is obvious. Tequila.
Oh, thank you.
You love tequila, first
do,
of all.
yeah.
And also, it is a very popular drink among the Cuban community.
Is it, though? I believe we have rum.
Bailey.
Is that true?
Havana's rum, yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah, Havana's rum. Yeah, that was my... Because Bailey's the rum. That's what I mixed up.
You don't want to mix them up.
Bailey's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rum. He just like a Malibu, you know?
Oh,
Tastes
nice.
great.
Tastes like sun lotion,
Every-
suntan lotion.
Everyone's drinking it. Everyone's just eating it up.
I do see a lot of people drinking Malibu rum. A lot.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I've been known to just sip on a nice little glass of Malibu rum myself.
Okay.
No, just for the taste. And Nick, I think this is obvious. I think you are Burnett's vodka.
Wow, that's insult.
Yikes.
Just a
Just a cheap piece of shit, huh?
that's a huge. I think that's a huge compliment for me. I mean, I for one.
A compliment from you goes a long way, pal.
You're welcome. You know what? I'll leave it there. You're welcome.
Yeah, well, I'll go. Connor, I picked you as tequila because a little goes a long way for most people.
There it
And
is.
it really fucks you up. Diggs vodka because you kind of go with everything.
Oh, I like
You
that.
can mix Tony with everything. He's gonna get along with different groups of people. It doesn't matter. All kinds of different mixers. Zito.
Jersey. Why'd you look at it like that?
I'm just writing my list right now.
Okay.
He's writing it
On
on
the
a bunch.
side of a water bottle.
Paper.
Zito, you are a big old giant glass of Guinness.
Oh,
Just-
thank you.
Nice.
Lightest beer out there.
Thick and juicy and
Oh, thank you.
brown.
Whoa! Whoa!
Fucking. Remember when you said it was the lightest beer?
And I chugged it in a matter of 1
doesn't
millisecond.
That doesn't
make
It
it
was-
not
doesn't make it light.
It was tremendously fast, for the record.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It just means
it was
you
great.
Could, it
It was
just means
impressive.
you could
But-
chug thick beer.
Yeah.
But I suck at chugging Bud Light.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Speaking of, Todd, you are a Bud Heavy and a classic diesel. Just old school. Been around a while, still gets the job done.
Like it.
Strong,
Like it.
flavorful, crisp. And then Billy's obviously Bud Light.
Boy.
Yeah. Because you come from
I
the
get
balls.
it.
Billy Budd.
For Diggs, I had a nice bottle of domestic beer. Nothing in particular, but it's something that you order. It's going to be safe. It's going to be exactly what you expect it to be. Nothing
Okay.
wild.
Just keep learning from these last two people that I am vanilla. I'm a vanilla piece of shit.
For Connor, I had a nice Mad Dog 2020.
Nice.
Something that reminds you of college, and as soon as you get around it, it's going to be a pretty wild time.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, I had a nice sophisticated whiskey blend that
Thank
likes
you.
to put on that it's classy, but really you got it at Walmart for $12.99 on sale.
I'm not going to argue with that. I respect that.
Zito, I got a nice heavy filling stout that bloats you immediately as soon as you drink it.
Jesus, call me fat. All right.
And Todd's got to be Jaeger. It's something, some old ancient taste to it, but as soon as you have enough of it, you're going to try to headbutt your coworker.
All right. Respect that. Zito.
Todd, I had you at Mad Dog
Yeah.
2020. Nick, I had you at Jameson. Tony, I have you as a White Russian.
Why? Why?
Why? Oh, just vanilla. I have you as a tequila, Connor.
Thank you, sir.
And Billy, I had Bailey as well. That was just an easy way
Yeah.
out.
Todd?
I had you as vodka, but specifically Tito's, like a higher end vodka.
It courses through my veins.
Yeah. Because for one, you always drink it. Two, it's just like, you know what? You would look at people who drink regular vodka as trash. Like
Yeah.
you're better than them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very
You're a
nice.
higher end.
Higher end, huh?
Yeah.
Higher end drinking experience
Whoa.
guy.
Interesting.
What do
Yeah.
you mean? What are you saying? Tito's isn't higher end?
I don't think it's high end.
Tito's is very
It was
high.
back in the day. It was pretty.
Yeah. Maybe we can go Belvedere. I don't know.
I think
What's-
Ooh, Grey Goose.
But that
Yeah.
that even makes even more sense though. Like Tito's used to be high end, but now I've just moved to this city.
Your skull.
Yeah, it wasn't a
now.
shot at you. It was a shot at Tito's.
You're right,
Let's not
though.
take
It's
shot at
got more
Tito's.
acceptable because it's the popular drink now in the bars.
Correct.
Like if you see somebody and they just are willing to accept the well vodka, you don't want to hang around with that person. You're like, you know what? That person's a piece of shit.
I do that.
Exactly.
Connor, I have you as a car bomb.
Nice.
Boston.
Quick.
You're very explosive
Yep.
when you want to be. But you know what? You're a party.
Oh, yeah.
A car bomb
In a cup.
is a party.
It'll get you
Party
going.
in a cup. I got Nick as I would say a blended whiskey. It goes down smooth. It's a good hangout or
Yeah,
whatever.
you're right, it does.
But at some point, you're gonna get really sad. It's just the whiskey sad of fuck my life, you know.
Yeah,
It's
that's
that
very
low.
true.
Yeah, yeah. Bailey, Kahlua. It's like everybody thinks it's delicious, but then someone be caught like out drinking in public. They're like, oh, we all agree it's great.
Is this why you won't go out with me anymore?
Zito is man, it was tough because I had Mad Dog 2020 for you, but it's been used. I'm gonna say, what is the perfect of the like?
Zito's the worm in the tequila keg.
Whoa. Well, actually, it fucks you up.
Yeah, it does.
Never done it before.
It's slimy.
Whoa.
No, I'm gonna say your natural light beer.
Oh, thank
Ooh,
you.
Natty
Like,
Light.
of the people.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we don't have a lot of money, but we're gonna have a good time tonight. We're gonna get some Zito. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I've
Yeah.
been there.
All the college kids are all about it. You got a big college demo. So I'm gonna say your natural light beer.
That's good.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. I think we did it.
Here, here.
Question number 2, Diggs.
Question number 2, Todd. How's it going, fellas?
Good. How are
Good.
you?
Assuming aliens are real, obviously.
Obviously.
What human invention do you think they are most impressed with?
I gotta be honest, Todd. That towel. I think they're gonna be pretty impressed when they see you drying your face.
Yeah,
and
the
your
alien
balls
balls are very
with
weird.
They would
sides
be
of that
blown
towel.
away. They'd be like, "Why is your towel 2 different colors. Well, let me tell you. On Earth, we have balls. You guys don't have to worry about that.
They'll use it on their chins.
Yeah. They're like, our balls are also on our face. On our chin, so.
That's exactly why I think they look at a bidet, and when they see a bidet, they'd be like,
It's also a water fountain.
What's the point of this?
They start drinking from it. What's the brown stuff around there?
Chocolate.
What was yours, Todd?
I was going to say Dippin' Dots. Because we always say that it's space. But what if that was what they were most blown away by? They're like, oh, this is like ice cream from the future. We're like, well, you guys are aliens. You're kind of from the future. They're like, no, we're at the same time as you, just farther away. You know, our ice cream is not anywhere near as good as us.
I was gonna say for me, it's probably the skip intro button.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's one of the better inventions
yeah.
of all time.
I said it'd probably have to be the Brita because they come here and they see that we have these billion-dollar factories that are made for purifying and making water drinkable, and then they see that this guy in an apartment spent $20 just so he can make it a little bit better.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That is pretty good.
I was stuck between 2. The Bose headphone sunglasses
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
was one of them, or the pocket pussy.
It's weird you said that. That was one of mine too.
The Bose headphones glasses.
Nope. The other one. The
pocket-
flashlight.
yeah.
Flashlight.
Yeah, so I don't know which one, but I think one of those were.
Horny Z.
Because the aliens have just been up there just
Jerking
raw
off.
jerking it.
Oh yeah.
Because they're so slimy they don't need lotion.
Holy shit! It's a vagina in your pocket.
What if they? If it so blows them away, like these people are
Pun intended.
geniuses. You know, like a portable vagina. They're gonna hold around.
They never leave. They're just fucking
Technology here is limitless.
You just wipe out their entire race. They won't reproduce anymore. They just fuck plastic pussies.
Can't get
They all-
anything done.
They'll shrivel to nothing because they're 99% liquid and they're just blowing it all.
Oh,
into
you're
fucking-
welcome. I just got rid of the alien attack.
Attaboy Z.
They all look like raisins.
Unload the pocket pussies.
Wait, they're not attacking anymore. What's happening? They're all just in their fucking pocket.
Their fucking spaceships are going up.
Oh shit.
E.T. go home.
All right, we gotta get out of here. Welcome to the dumbest episode of Heartland Radio 2.0 in the history of this podcast. We are out.